Monster Paranormal will be holding a conference at the Missouri Botanical Garden. Joining us from Monster Paranormal are Patti, Bathe, and Ken Rahmoeller. How are you today?
Great.
Freakishly good?
Doing well.
Sorry, couldn't resist.
The spirits are with us.
All right, so what is Monster Paranormal?
Okay. Monster Paranormal, basically, it's an umbrella group for smaller paranormal investigators, educational groups, etc., that don't have a big following, but we pull together once a month basically and go over information, and we try to collaborate together on larger projects, such as what we're doing right now.
All right, we'll get to that in a little bit, but how did you come to be? Why do you think there's a need for something like Monster Paranormal?
Well, there are a lot of tour groups in St. Louis that basically you're going to look for ghosts. When we started Monster Paranormal with our founder, Stephen LaChance, we wanted to do something different than just ghosts. So we cover the paranormal spirits, the cryptozoology, and we also cover the aliens. We have members that work with our group from MUFON, which is a big UFO investigative team. So we wanted to make it an umbrella, which is why we didn't go with something that was just referring to ghosts.
I see. And why bring this to St. Louis?
St. Louis has a very rich and haunted history. There are places, everybody knows Lemp Mansion. We will be doing the Botanical Garden, which is one of the most haunted places I've ever been. And there's a deep history here. And part of the research that we do is that history to find out what happened in certain areas that might cause spirit activity.
Why do you think there's such a surge in interest in paranormal activity lately?
The TV shows, and I will call many of them Hollywood, there are actually some validations to what they're doing and what they're showing, but there's that little extra zing, as they call it. But people are just really, really interested in that, and we wanted to do something for the city of St. Louis and actually bring it here.
And when you say that, you really do help people in the city of St. Louis, because if somebody has a question about paranormal activity, they can call you and you will actually come and do an investigation.
That is
Absolutely.
absolutely correct.
Now, how does that go? How does that work?
We'll get a phone call and they'll tell us, crazy stories. I mean, people think they're just crazy, but they want to make sure, or they want to know that they're not crazy. They'll explain things to us. We'll actually do an interview with them, typically over the phone, sometimes in person. And if it sounds like, yes, it's pretty legitimate that there are some issues, we will bring a small team in, and for no cost, and we'll go in and check it out and figure out, is it something natural or unnatural, and look for evidence to prove either direction, explain it to them, what's going on. And if it is something that's not explainable, we now have some evidence, and we can actually bring it to somebody else within our group that can take care of the situation or help alleviate the stresses that people are going through.
And I want to talk about some of the people that are in your group. We have to take a quick break, but when we come back, let's talk about who makes up your group, that it's not just ghost hunters, so to speak, that it's a whole, a really good set of different people who do different things for those who have paranormal questions. Stay with us at STL Live. We'll have more with Monster Paranormal after this break.